don't feel fucking to me.
Hello friends, today I'm going to be trying out the hairgrownfast.com. I don't think I've ever actually heard anyone say the actual name of the product, like the brand. But anyway, it's the Wildgrowth hair oil that I have seen ever so much around the tubes. I believe I have a lot of, I did a lot of research when I wanted to try out this product because I worry about everything, and so I wanted to know some stuff. And I believe I wrote quite a few bits down on my phone. So let me see if any of that is relevant to what I want to say right now. Okay, so I watched so many videos on this, so I really do hope it works for me. The main thing that I noticed a lot of people saying was that, oh, this is my hairstyle by the way. Oh, it looks kind of messy at the back, but it's a series of twists and stuff like that. Twist and shit, I was going to say, it sounded really weird. It looks quite elvish to me. Anyway, the number one concern was that people were saying it really smelled. But one thing that stuck in my mind was that someone said it reminded them of the Dr. Miracle anti-dandruff shampoo. I used to use that all the time. That was my holy grail until I feel like the formula changed and it really irritated my scalp. But I like the smell of that. It's strong and like pepperminty. I'm hoping it actually does smell like that because I know people sense the... Yeah, it's almost like beauty is in the eye of the beholder with scents. It's kind of similar, I feel. But yeah, I quite like that scent, so hopefully it does smell something similar to that and I can tolerate it. Because I can be quite sensitive to smells, actually. Okay, so I think some of the most important things I want to remember is that hair in general is, I think on average, supposed to grow at least ½ an inch each month. So I've got to keep that in my mind and, you know, bear in mind that my hair would naturally grow, I think, ½ an inch. I think my hair averages around that anyway, from when I've taken a little bit of notice of the hair growth and that sort of thing. So in terms of a length check, I'm not going to bother with like a proper official one, but what I will say is bleaching my hair came in handy because I think I mentioned in that video, I find it is easier to assess the new growth when I've got some sort of colour starting somewhere. So I bleached all my roots. I missed a few sections and there's a strand at the side there, that dark banding, where I missed a bit, but for the most part my roots, like cohesively all around, I hit quite well, I think. So I think it'll be quite easy to tell, you know, where new growth really is. I've just got to acknowledge that there's like a little, maybe like a couple of centimetres of dark hair already around parts of my hair, if that makes sense. But I think this is going to make it easier to be able to tell where new growth is coming and how much of it hopefully is due to the Wildgrowth oil. So I was going to be focusing on just my hair and then using it on my eyebrows and eyelashes as well, but because of the strong scent I worry that that's going to be too intense on my actual face. If I do end up using it on my brows or lashes, I'll let you know in future updates. I'm hoping to do like monthly updates, maybe 2 monthly updates. It just depends on how much I have to say really, because I don't want to come online and not have anything to talk about, you know. Don't worry, I'll be getting to it soon. So I'm not going to be using other oils with this. I'm literally just going to be using that just so I know pretty much if it is doing anything. However, I will be using my regular leave-ins and cream moisturizers because I need to moisturize and seal my hair. Also, I think I wrote down, someone mentioned doing that as well. I think she's called, I haven't watched her in a while, I kind of put these notes together a little while ago, but her channel's Shanice Lachelle on YouTube, and she did something similar as well, because I don't want to completely alter how I would typically do my hair, but I want to, you know, not be so over the top so that I can see whether this is actually doing anything, you know what I mean? Oh, there is one confusion. Let me read it off of this actually. So I don't know if the weekly instructions mean once a week or once a day, etc. I'm assuming it means once a week. You'll probably see what I mean when I read that first instruction in a moment, sorry. But I don't oil my hair every day anyway, so I wouldn't be doing that anyway. That's just not what I do. Or I don't oil my hair multiple times a day either. Typically I would moisturize my hair every other day. However, if I've done a really juicy wash and go, or I've just really well moisturized it after washing it, sometimes I just don't need to do it. So I sort of gauge it, but typically every other day I will oil my hair, or moisturize it, sorry. I think at some point I will be doing a demo or review or something of the yellow bottle as well. I believe what I've written down here is the yellow is more of a moisturizer and can be used when you're actually washing the hair, like putting shampoo and stuff. The white, from what I've gathered, is more intense. It's like steroids with lots of like hair growth properties and vitamins and stuff like that. So enough of my rambling. I need to wash my hair, but let me quickly give you the lowdown on this. So it says, for the first time ever, thicker, longer hair, eyebrows, eyelashes and nails. The grammar's not very good. Instant and natural hair retexturizer, detangler and straightener with less heat, for example blow dry, flat iron or press. Relaxer stretcher, hair modifier, more bounce and sway and less frizz and flyaways. So the first month, use these instructions. So I guess I will at least do like, I don't know, do I come back every week? We'll see how this goes. I might just end up uploading this all at once with weekly things, or whenever. I don't wash my hair every week all the time. Sometimes it needs to be washed once a week, sometimes I can stretch it to 2. But basically I will be following these for my weeks that I use, if that makes sense. So for the first month of use, the formula is concentrated, so start slow and closely observe results. Week 1, shake well, gently apply only once, sparingly on entire hair and scalp, so you can use it on your hair. Perfect. So I'm just going to wash my hair quickly. I'm probably going to be chopping and changing in terms of products. This stuff doesn't really matter. To be fair though, I haven't used this before. I've had it for ages though. It's the Avon Naturals Herbal Hair Care Fresh Renewal 2-in-1 shampoo and conditioner. And then, oh, it's blackcurrant and red clover flavour or scent. And then I'm just using the Body Shop banana conditioner. And then my leave-ins that you guys usually see, I'm pretty sure it's the ones that I get from, you know, the ones from my old relaxers. I've just realised I haven't actually brought it in. Bear with. Okay, here we go. So it's the current one I'm using at the moment is the Soft and Free and Pretty Olive Oil Leave-In Conditioner. And then I'll come back and show you my escapades. I think I will do this as like weekly. Basically, I'm rambling now. I was gonna do an update once a month, whatever, but it says for the first month, once a month. What? My God! For the first month, follow these instructions, and they're weekly. So I will just compile my videos together, I reckon, and upload it all at once. Okay, I'm gonna wash my hair. Bye. I might look more disheveled because I can't successfully wash my hair without ruining my makeup. Yeah. So far so good with the makeup run, but I just realised I completely forgot to talk about my problem area. So I would say my problem area is like the front portion. That I just feel like lost elasticity. I've mentioned why in the past, but I don't know if this is going to help with that. It just might, sorry, I'm really shaky. It might push out the hair from, you know, healthy hair pushing out to this bit so that I can get rid of it. But I will say I have I'm more worried about my edges, and I don't just mean like the front, the back as well. I would like to be fuller and thicker, but I wouldn't say they're problem areas. I just notice I get quite like a scabby scalp, and I've noticed that more, I think, since I've been natural. I think I've talked about that as well, but there's just that I want to throw out there. I've currently got conditioner in my hair. I'm not doing like a deep condition. I don't always do it. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't, but for the purpose of this video I can't be bothered, just because it's late as well. I think it's going up to 11 PM, so, and I haven't had dinner yet, so it's just a quick and easy one today. So I thought, whilst I've got it sitting on my head, I've just brushed it through, I might as well come back to you with those bits of information. But right now I'm gonna rinse out my hair, put in the leave-in conditioner, and then I shall be back. I'll be back. Okay guys, so my hair is all washed and clean. It's time for leave-in conditioner. Right, so as mentioned before, I'm using the Olive Oil Leave-In Conditioner by Soft and Free and Pretty. I probably won't be doing all this extra stuff on camera over the coming weeks when I do the hair thing. But let me quickly say, I've probably already put it on the screen, but this first week I am doing on Thursday the 14th of June. You know, not nice and cohesive, it's not a Monday, but oh well, it will work. So yes, I won't be doing this every time I come up here to update this little, well, more than little video, but I thought I might as well start off proper, and then you'll slowly see me decline. Most time I've seen people do their the Wildgrowth thing is when they've had their hair in braids and they've gone down each strand. So I was like, can I actually touch the lengths of the hair? Is that okay? But it says so on the bottle. I think I've seen at least a few videos doing that, so hopefully it should be fine. Sorry, if I look that way, the mirror's actually there, but I'm kind of trying to use the viewfinder as well. Now, it does say you shouldn't use it on like wet hair. It says damp or dry, so I might have to wait around a little bit until my hair's air dried a little bit. But until then, I'm putting in the Pure Tea Instant Oil Moisturiser Hair Lotion. Don't think I'm going to do anything crazy. I might either stretch my hair or I might just let it shrink up into its fro state. I don't really know. I've been wearing it stretched a lot of late, but maybe I'll just let it do its own thing for a while. This does not want to stay on, so you can sit over there on the naughty step. I think my hair is too wet. Apparently, I think I saw someone mentioned that if you put it on wet hair, it sort of clumps together. I think it's just because it's got too many like thick ingredients in it. But yeah, so I'm not going to do that. Basically, I'm going to wait it out at least 15 minutes, I think, and then I shall come back and put it in my hair. So I did set my timer for like 20 minutes, but I felt like I was doing a lot of faffing before that, and so I was probably waiting a long while. Plus I'm impatient, so I went downstairs and said, "Mum, can you feel my hair? Is it wet or damp?" She said it's damp, so let's go with that. Here is the product. Let's take the nib off. Do I need to, don't know if I need to undo something in here. Yes, I do. Wondered why I couldn't smell anything. It's very yellowy. It doesn't smell bad. It smells like herbs and stuff. It smells like perfumey to me. Perfumey and like herbs and like spices. Oh my god, yeah. I'm gonna smell like a snack. A literal snack. Right, I'm gonna take off my glasses because I don't like them being greasy, but I also can't see. So I'm just gonna squirt a little bit. It comes out quite well actually. I should have probably lined up my hair better. Probably don't need as much as I might be applying, especially because having never used it before, I don't know if it's going to be okay for my scalp or if I'm going to have issues. Right, and I'll get all around the perimeter, and then I'm just kind of chucking a few droplets here and there so I can moisturise my actual hair. But yeah, apparently the scent doesn't actually linger. Oh my god, it smells really nice. It's like, I don't know, that all the stuff that I described earlier, that's what it smells like. Don't feel like I've put enough in. I feel like I need to coat my hands a bit. Might as well show you the colour and consistency. So it's runnier than I was expecting. It's like an orangey, ambery, yellow colour. I don't think it's bad at all. Smells like maybe curry. Probably not stuff that, okay, the typical person would want in their hair, but I like it. I thought it was going to smell quite strong. Like, for example, when I think of strong, I think of Lush's Roots, that conditioner. I didn't like that. It reminded me of like Dax and that when I was a kid, and I didn't like that smell. But this one, I don't think it's that bad. And I keep going on about it, I'll shut up now. Feels good. I mean, it doesn't feel as thick as I was expecting, to be fair. I will say though, I still wouldn't be comfortable putting this light on my eyelashes. Maybe my eyebrows, but not my eyelashes, just because of the type of scent that it is. Well, hopefully I don't have a reaction to that. I guess I'll see you in the next clip. This is so abrupt. P.S. It's got to be well past 11 now and I still haven't had dinner, but it's being dished up. Hello everybody, it is Monday the 25th and it is week 2 of trying out the thing that I didn't even bring into the bloody bathroom. Bear with. take 2, I guess. It's week 2 of trying out the Wildgrowth hair oil. Now I do have some things that I wrote down in my notes on my phone to remind myself to read from here. So yeah, in terms of scent, it smells really great actually. I think it's got like a smoky, sort of earthy, spicy scent to it. I think I may have mentioned this already. I didn't feel any tingling really, but it did have a sort of cooling feel to the scalp, not as intense as I was expecting, to be fair. I could slightly smell it in the morning, because if you remember when I first used it, it was like an evening time. I could smell it a little bit in the morning, but I think it's mostly because I pretty much wrapped my hair almost straight after using this product, so my hair was still damp. It had this in it, so it was probably all the trapped scent from doing that was released in the morning, because it didn't stay long. I was going to say, I didn't always apply it to damp hair obviously, but I didn't apply it at all again in that week. Obviously it was just one use for the first week. I actually didn't moisturise my hair every other day like I would usually do. I guess I wanted to test how well my hair stayed moisturised just using this for that one time that week, just to see how long I could go. To be fair, I don't think I put enough in, and I think I forgot to shake it as well, so I don't think it was as productive, I don't know what I'm trying to say, but it wasn't as intense as I was expecting it to be, and my hair did end up getting dry. I only ended up moisturising it at like the end of the week. I think I ended up moisturising it the last 2 days of the week, and that week actually was longer than anticipated, because I wanted the second week to fall on a Monday, which is today, because the last time I started this was a Thursday, so technically the week would have ended the following Thursday. But yeah, I dragged it out so that I can have it more of like, in my mind, a consistent Monday to Sunday week, if you know what I mean. So I think it's safe to say at the moment that my hair is definitely feeling neglected, dry. I've not really done anything to it of late, but I'm thinking of stretching it out for tonight, because I want to have my hair in twists or like a plait or something, so that I can put a cap on it, because of work this week. It's really hot and I need something out of my face, but with my fro I don't want to like squash it down with a cap. So yeah, I'm going to stretch it out and see how it does. And I think when it's stretched, I might be able to see more of my roots as well. Yeah, I can definitely do with some moisture right now. So what I'm actually going to be doing is duo testing. I'm going to actually be reviewing Shea Moisture's Jamaican Black Castor Oil Strengthen and Restore Shampoo as well. That's why I'm not here with wet hair yet. I wanted to do like a little demo review, first impressions of this. I actually bought it for my mum, but I said on the condition that I could try it out on a video, and so that's what I'm doing. So I know there's quite a bit of like a scandal with Shea Moisture or whatever. I have not really read too much into it, but I still wanted to try their products. I hope that doesn't make me a bad person. Oh dear. Anyway, I'm reviewing the product, not the company, I suppose. Anyway, so this is a sulfate-free clarifying shampoo which removes build-up while infusing hair with moisture. It's perfect for those who regularly colour, straighten or perm or heat style their hair, as well as kinky, curly or wavy natural styles. It's formulated with Jamaican black castor oil and certified organic shea butter to encourage hair to grow longer by nourishing and strengthening damaged or chemically processed hair, reducing the appearance of breakage and shredding. Apple cider vinegar aids in regulating and balancing pH levels on the scalp while softening hair to promote enhanced growth. Apply to wet hair, gently massage from root to ends and rinse thoroughly. Repeat if necessary. I have used Jamaican black castor oil before and quite liked it. It's really thick though. And I've also used apple cider vinegar when I'm doing my bentonite clay thing, so I like both of those ingredients. It's also got peppermint in here to invigorate the scalp with a tingling experience, so hopefully this is nice. And hopefully it doesn't overdo it with the testing the products. I don't want them to react too much, but I did want to do a video on this, but I didn't want it to be like its own thing. I thought it'd be nice to just implement it into something when we're already talking about hair. So yeah, I guess, I don't even know if you're going to be able to see me, to be fair. Let's wash my hair. And then, oh, sorry. After that, I will do like a little review on it, and then, because I forgot to for the last couple of times I've washed my hair, I want to use the touch of silver to see if I can tone this some more. Then I'm going to go in with a deep conditioner, which is my Swashcoff Essence Ultime Diamond Colour Intensive Mask, which I think is almost out. Of course, I need to remove my glasses. It smells really amazing. Kind of like caramelly. done a first wash of it. I'm going to do a second wash probably and then use my toner. But I just wanted to say that in terms of my hair texture, because of the week where I've neglected it, it did, funny enough, feel thicker as I was washing it, but that's probably because it was so dry. And also, as well as not moisturising it all week, I've not brushed it either, so there's quite a few knots, and that's probably just adding like thickness and texture, which was bad, I guess, because it's neglect. As well as that, what was I going to say? What else was I going to say? Oh, the shampoo's runnier than I was expecting, but I think it's soaked up quite nicely, especially for being sulfate free. Oh god, sorry, water's going all in my eye. So yeah, I felt like my hair's getting clean, but as I say, I'm going to do a second wash through with it. But so far, it smells good, my hair feels clean, it's getting soft, it's getting there, so I think it's pretty decent. If I have anything else to say, I'll just come back in a little bit. So ignore the crazy hair, I've just got the Touch of Silver Provoke shampoo in my hair. I'm just leaving it in for a couple of minutes because it's a purple toning one. But yeah, in terms of the smell, I thought it was really nice, but as I was washing my hair as well, like rinsing it out, I noticed that it had the uncanny smell of when I used to be relaxed and I got caught in the rain, like a weird wet dog smell. I don't know if it's because I was out in the sun all day yesterday working. I was doing like gardening bits and bobs at work, and I could just feel my hair getting dry, and obviously I hadn't moisturised it. And when I touched it, it was dry, so I don't know if it just got burnt by the sun, as strange as that sounds. But as I was washing it out, it felt like, in the first instance, it was crunchy and it was getting softer and softer. But the smell, it definitely reminded me of that. So bizarre indeed. But maybe the scent of that shampoo just wasn't strong enough, or maybe it was just because I was out in the environment yesterday and my hair was somewhat burnt. But yeah, the smell overall is really nice. I don't have much to say about the shampoo, and that's kind of why I didn't want to do like a singular first impressions on it. It's one of those things so far that I think I'll just use up. It smells good. I don't notice anything crazy. Again, it's probably, maybe it wasn't the best idea to do this whilst testing another product for growth, but I just wanted to see what it was like, first impressions. My hair definitely feels clean, and I can feel that I couldn't feel the peppermint at first, but in my head now, even though I've rinsed it out and I've got something else on it, the air's getting to my scalp and I can feel it like tingling just a little bit. So I'm guessing that's the peppermint in the product. But yeah, so I'm gonna rinse this out in a minute, carry on with my routine. After I've done my deep conditioner, I'm probably just going to put in some of this Soft and Free and Pretty olive oil leave-in conditioner, and then I'll come on either before or after I put on my IC Fantasia Pure Tea Instant Oil to then do the Wildgrowth oil. So yeah. Sorry, just wanted to say, that product now lingers in the plug hole for something that's not full of sulfate and bubbles. Yeah, Narf looks like it's full of sulfate and bubbles. I don't know if my hair's still wet or is it damp. I don't know. I think I'll wait a bit longer. So I'm just doing the last plait twist thing. I just wanted to say that I noticed the smell a lot more this time. Still like it, but it's definitely because last time I don't think I applied enough at all. So this time I put a bit on. Also, if you want to see some more rootage, we've got some nice roots coming in here, as you can see. There we go. Bear in mind that there were some parts when I bleached my hair that I didn't get all the time. Only a smidgest little bit that you can imagine. So I don't know, I think this is doing good so far, perhaps. So I'm just about finished twisting this up. I don't know if I'll undo these little twists at the bottom when I'm going out or not, but for now I'm solely just twisting them up so that they stay moisturised, sort of thing. I've done 4. I don't know how it looks at the back, but I think it's maybe cute, I don't know. But yeah, I think this is where I'm going to leave this part of the video. My twists aren't neat at all. I'm not one for tight like hairstyles, it gives me headaches and I get migraines anyway, so yeah, this is my little style for now. Let me just see what it looks like at the back actually. Yeah, not too bad. We're getting some growth, guys. We are getting some growth. I'm so happy. So, oh, look, I can see you. Can you see me? Really happy with how the growth's coming along. It's nothing too crazy, and as I say, I have missed parts when I was bleaching it, so it could be a somewhat skewed false reading, but at least you can kind of see what we've got going on at the moment. I shall catch you in the next update. See ya. So it is Monday the 9th of July and it is the first day of the last week trying out the Wildgrowth oil for a straight month, and I just wanted to come on here and say that my hair feels so soft. I don't know if it's the work of these oils as well, or just keeping a regular routine of washing it weekly instead of when it needs washing. I just want to keep that at least consistent, even though I've been doing what I usually do and try out like mix between different shampoos and products that I use to wash my hair and that. Anyway, that's the only thing that I've been seriously consistent about, and of course being consistent with this oil. But yeah, so my hair's washed, it's freshly washed, it's just drying a little bit now. I'm waiting to put the oil in, but I've got just my leave-in tea moisturizer that I've shown throughout this video as well. And I just wanted to say, just in case it wasn't just the oil, the way I washed my hair today was I used the same shampoo that I reviewed earlier, the Shea moisture one, and then I remembered, oh, I didn't use my toning shampoo. Sorry, I've just gone out of focus. So I grabbed that, washed that as well, and I thought, oh, but that's kind of stripping. If I do use that, well, I don't know, in my mind it's stripping. If I do use the toner shampoo, I usually use that first and then go in with like another shampoo. So again, I used the Shea moisture one after that, making it 3 times that I washed my hair in that sitting, and then I just did my deep conditioner. But I think where it's hot today, and it's been like, oh no, I think my computer's going to overheat. It's been like a heat wave for the past 3 weeks, and I had a deep conditioner on because I had a video to edit, and I just sat there probably for about an hour with it on. It was proper like baking it and like making it soft and moisturising, I think. So that probably helped to it being so soft, but Oh no, I thought I'd just come and document quickly what I did to make it feel like this in case I ever want to do that again. But yeah, it's nice and fluffy today. I don't know if I'm going to leave it out as a fro. I think I might just put them in like, I don't know, bantu knots or plaits or something, because I have been liking stretching my hair out of late. So yeah, at the moment I'm literally just waiting for it to dry a little bit to put the oil in. I didn't know whether to go to town first and then come back and wash my hair, because I knew even though it would dry outside it would probably get sweaty as well. But I haven't been to town yet, and it's like, I think it's going up to 2 o'clock, so washed my hair, it'll probably air dry a bit more out in the sun, but then it will probably get sweaty too. So hey ho, I'll come back in a second when I'm oiling the hair, just in case if you haven't got how I do it already you want to see again. I don't know. Oh my god, I'm so incredibly achy and it's really hot. Anyway, this is my morning voice. Washed my face, brushed my teeth and everything, but I haven't actually spoken aloud until now, so I'm like, my throat is really weird. So it is Monday the 16th of July. Yesterday saw my last week of my monthly, 4-weekly Wildgrowth update. I just realised I don't actually have the Wildgrowth here to show you, but you've seen it enough throughout the video, I'm sure, so it's probably like deeply engraved into your brain. Anyway, I do have a few points I'd like to talk and to sort of just wrap up the whole video. I'll be doing like my attempt at a length check. Remember, I think at the beginning of the video my hair was pretty much freshly bleached, so there was barely any like regrowth at all, except for like the odd, sorry I keep leaning against my chair and it's really squelchy, except for the odd part that I may have missed like in the depths of my hair and all that. Anyway, so I can't remember where I left off in terms of my notes. I should have made this more clear, but I'm just going to read off my phone things that I think sound relevant. So I don't remember if I said this, but I had been wearing a cap for the past couple of weeks at work, just because I do a lot of outdoor stuff and I was finding the sun was, it's been a really massive heat wave for the past like month I feel, and I feel like a cap has been hindering or at least lessening the effects of the migraines that the sun keeps giving me. However, I do feel like where I'm sweating and everything against the edge of the line, I don't know if that's having a negative effect against my baby hair, my edges. I do feel like perhaps they have snapped off a little bit, but I mean I can still see growth, if you know what I mean. It's just the lengths have not been very well maintained. I do struggle, I feel, with keeping edges. I do feel like they are a bit sparse. I don't know, but yeah, I thought I'd mention that. I may have already said it. Yeah, also for the final week I got bored of filming every time, and obviously it was getting more and more as the weeks were going on that I was going to be filming to do the progress of this, but it just got repetitive, I feel. But just so you know, I used the oil Monday, which I used as my wash day, and then Wednesday, Friday and Sunday, so that was like 4 times in that week. I would typically follow this every other day routine anyway if I was doing my hair like normal, but obviously I had to work up to the more frequent use as the directions suggested, because of the potency of the product that I was using. Yes, also I can't recall if I said at the start, but I think hair grows about ½ an inch a month. I don't know if I said 1.5 inches in the beginning, but I think I meant ½ an inch to possibly 1 inch, depends on your own genetics, I suppose. So yeah, I'm going to do like a final length check, and then I'm also, what is that? Oh, and then I'm also going to do like an overall quality review of my hair. So I really can't be bothered to take my hair out, but let's do it. Let's do it. Ow. I do feel like, I might as well say this now, my ends are dry. I feel like the other oils that I use, I don't know, nourishes the ends a bit more. It might just be because I've had it stretched for so long that it just feels a bit more brittle, but I don't know. So I'm going to try and do this side. How do I do it? I guess a piece from the front, which would I guess be in this because my hair's in the side parting. Piece from the front, piece from the crown. If I can, I don't think I'll be able to see, but a piece from the back. I don't know if I can see though. And then either side of my head. That's how I'll do it. Okay, so starting with the left side of my head, I'm just taking like a random piece. I should probably like, I don't know if I can even see it, you know. Ugh. Let's just do something, I don't know, here. Blimey. It's just so much, I can't. I forgot my glasses. Oh my god. Right. No, this isn't gonna work. I can't see. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna take a piece from the front here, the middle, the front on this side, and the crown. So yeah, I'll do the crown first, I think. I still can't see. Oh my god, this is ridiculous. Let's start with the side. Oh my god. Right. Where's my inch side? Okay, I think I'm doing this properly. Oops. Ugh. About there. What's that? Oh my god, it's literally, it's more than half an inch. It's here. Can you see that? I don't know how well you're going to be able to see that. Basically, it's that long line just before the one. Do you see that? That one there. So it's not quite an inch, but it's definitely more than half an inch, I would say. Oh my god, how exciting. So I should jot this down. So, more than half an inch. Less than an inch. I don't know the proper term to use. Oh my god. Okay. And then instead of far back into the crown, I'll just take some from here because this is where I can see, I'm afraid. Right. Stretch it out as much as I can. Right there. Oops. Hope this doesn't rip out my hair. Right. My hair wants to go to the side, so I guess I'm pushing it to the side. There we go. Right, this one is, oh, what was that? Okay, that side in the crown, that was half an inch. So that was about here, I think. And the inch mark is there. That was half an inch. Crown, typically for most people, is the place that is difficult to grow. I think a lot of people notice the most intense texture difference in their crown where it's drier, it's more dense and thick. I definitely have that. I think maybe not to the extreme, but I do find that the crown area is difficult for me to like brush out. I find the most knots there and such, so it would make sense perhaps it's due to breakage because it is more difficult for me personally to work with, or maybe it is just because it's more of a slower growing texture. I don't know if that's the thing. So that was half an inch. So the oil didn't really affect that bit, so I'm going to quickly twist this bit up and then I'll undo that part. Okay, instead of undoing the whole thing, I'm just going to take out, if I can, a slither of hair from here, about there. This side. Ooh. This one was an inch. Oh my god. It was literally an inch. So I've got some differing, how would you call it? I've got some differing results. So my one here was not quite an inch, but more than half an inch. This side was a solid inch, and the back was half an inch, what you'd expect for a month's worth of hair growth. So let me just jot that one down. So I don't know, overall, I felt like I could, obviously where I could see all the roots coming, I can tell my hair is growing. And to be fair, it does look quite deep at the top there. but maybe it didn't grow. Oh, I'm gonna have to redo it. Maybe it didn't grow as much as I was hoping. I will say, in terms of the hair type or the hair side, it differed, obviously, as you saw. What we're talking about. So obviously, as you saw, depending on the side of my head or whatever, you saw the different amount of how much it grew. I know it sounds terrible, but I always say this right side here is my good side. I don't know, it's the side I favour, so maybe subconsciously I've been heavier handed. Also, I wear most of my hair to this side anyway, so I could naturally have just been heavier handed moisturising it, and that sort of benefited this side more. This side, nothing, I ain't got no beef with this side, it's fine, but it's a bit of a slow coach trying to catch up. My crown, I've already spoken about the crown. So would I say it's worth it? The overall quality of my hair is really nice. I do feel like the oil penetrates quite nicely. I feel like it could do more for my ends because they do feel a bit brittle. The oil itself is really, really greasy, so I'm gonna have to wash my hands afterwards. I don't usually mind it. I usually rub it in my skin or whatever, but this type of oil, I'm worried it's gonna make me like a yeti if I rub it the rest of my skin. Also, it just feels not heavy, I guess viscous, if that's the word. Like, it feels just really oily. But the quality of my hair, I feel like hasn't improved incredibly amount that I can tell, but it felt nice when I was putting it on my hair and moisturising in that. I do feel like it's definitely more of a scalp treatment, so I'll probably still use at least the rest of this bottle. I don't know if I'll buy it again immediately. I'll use the rest of this bottle, but I think I'll start using the rest of my other oils and using the Wildgrowth oil more as like a scalp treatment, which I think typically it's supposed to be for. And hopefully, even though I'm not the hater of the smell, I think that would minimise some of the smell as well, because obviously where I'm dragging it down to the length of my hair, it carries the rest of the scent, which a lot of people I think really dislike in some of the videos that I've seen. But yeah, that's I guess my review. Try it out if you want to. Again, I think hair growth, it depends on your genetics and everything as well, but I definitely saw some improvements. But again, it was on different parts of my head. It wasn't like a whole cohesive, wow, my hair grew this much. Do you know what I mean? So give it a go if you're interested, but don't expect miracles. It can work, but yeah, don't expect miracles. Is all I've got to say, really. Thank you so much for watching this vlog. I know it's been so long, so I'm going to just wrap it up here and end it there in my pyjamas, because I'm not going anywhere. I'm not pretending to go anywhere. I'm gonna go back and lie down on my bed and then get ready to edit this video, which sounds really trippy because it's already up for you guys. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I'll speak to you in another video soon. Bye. Oh no.